And if you haven't tuned in to our live show yet, Dr. Paul from Liberty Hill Comics, Phantom Phil from Phantom Restorations, and myself, we have a live chat. We take your questions, we answer as many as we possibly can, and we try to choose interesting topics for the evening to talk about regarding comic conservation, preservation, and restoration. So please join us. In our first video, we cracked open the PGX graded Tales of Suspense 45. I was really pleased to acquire this project specifically to crack it open, press it, and send it off to CGC. And I really wanted to get a good comparison of PGX grading style versus CGC to see how far off or how similar they were. My own personal grade, if you remember from the previous video, I speculated this book to be around a 6 to a 6.5. Now PGX graded it at a 7.5, and I thought that was a little bit on the high side by looking at everything. Taking the book out, we looked at it, and it had some stress marks on the back. However, it had really great gloss. I was really pleased with how the book presented itself. We then took out our owl card and checked the interior pages, and it came out and looks like it landed right at a off-white color. So this is pretty good for a book of this age. Overall, the book just really looked nice, and I was really pleased with the value I got out of this book. This book was an eBay purchase. I did get it for $591, knowing that I probably could get some value out of it by having it graded by CGC. After I got back from CGC, it looked really nice in the new case. It really made the colors pop, and I was very pleased. The grade it came back at was a 7.5. I was really pleased at the way it matched up with PGX. It did come out with an off-white page grade. The back cover looked wonderful. Now I have to admit I did give it a light cleaning before pressing it. The notes from the grader at CGC says, wear all corners, multiple creases on the cover, and staple tears. This was very similar to what I came up with. Looking at Go Collect for a CGC Universal 7.5 of this book, it shows a fair market value of $1,050. However, the year-long average and the 90-day average was right around $700 to $750. Now, the reason it went high up to $1,050 was because of an outlier book that was sold on Heritage for $1,800. Even though this outlier skewed the fair market value up above $1,000, I do believe it is probably fair at $750 to $800. So overall, did I make any profit on this book, or did I break even? I feel as though I broke even with $591 plus the shipping, plus the grading costs at CGC for a high value book. I think it was right around a break even for me. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please stay tuned for more interesting content from myself and my fellow conservationists.